I looked up in the. I went upstairs and looked in the mirror, and I started crying.
Hey, it's Qadirah from the hottest thing on campus, Radio Heatwave, here in Jakarta, Indonesia at We The Fest 2018 with James Bay. All right, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm all right. I'm very jet lagged, but I'm excited to be here.
Great. Let's talk about your music. From Chaos and the Calm to Electric Light. Your music has obviously been through some sort of change, right?
Yes, it has. It's which is, I figure that's the point. Like, I didn't want to ever just be the same thing repeatedly. Mm-hmm. So I've enjoyed, being inspired by different music and.
What was the biggest influence?
There were many big influences. The biggest influence was a collection of artists that just didn't inspire my first album. So for my first album, I listened to a lot of Kings of Leon. I listened to a lot of Ryan Adams and Ray LaMontagne and older music by people like Carole King. And so that's what inspired my first album. None of those artists really inspired my second album. The biggest influence for the second one was people like David Bowie and Prince and Lord and Frank Ocean. And then the other thing, thematically, that inspired the second album was unity and just the act of being together with people, as opposed to being, divided.
Let's talk about one of the tracks from your album that I feel that should be talked about more. In My Head. Yes, I love that. It's my favorite track of the album, and I love how it's strategically placed in the center.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Yeah, it's I don't know. A track list for an album is a difficult thing to sort of work out, but it felt best in the middle there.
It's like a surprise in the center. It's like a Kinder Egg. Everyone loves Kinder Eggs, right? Yeah.
I love Kinder Egg.
Yeah, so it's like a surprise in the center.
There you go.
Tell us, how did it come about? Because I noticed there was a lot of different sounds in there.
Yeah.
Including maybe a bit of auto-tune.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
that was really interesting to hear.
One of the things that inspired me there, and a few artists have done this, but there's a Justin Bieber track. There's a few Justin Bieber tracks off the Purpose album, and he uses it.
Like where are you now?
Yeah, he uses it almost like an instrument. Like, so with guitars. Yeah. There's a clean sort of sound of, it just sounds like a guitar, plain kind of guitar. And you can put guitar pedals in place to make the guitar sound different ways. It's the same notes, but it changes the sound of the notes. Yeah. And that's what the auto-tune was doing on that Bieber stuff. And I guess I wanted to use it like that.
I loved it. I loved the addition of it. It was really interesting. The next one is a bit cheesy.
All right.
Okay, but I'm still gonna go ahead and do it. So first you held back the river.
Absolutely.
And then you let it go, and out comes Pink Lemonade.
There you go.
So what can you tell us about your next record?
My next record, after this? I mean, I'll be honest with you, I have started thinking about it. I've started writing and I suppose I say I've started writing. A lot of artists generally are kind of writing all the time. Whether they've just put new music out or not, they are always thinking about the next thing. And it's not clear to me yet exactly what it's going to be or how it's going to sound. So I can't really give you much more of an answer than that. But I know that it'll kind of exist, as always, around, my voice and a guitar. Right. That's such a huge part of who I am. Yeah. So it will be that. I don't know yet what else it'll be. It's very early days of creating, but I'm excited to find out and show it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it is, we can't wait. Anyway, apart from your music, obviously something else has changed about you in the past few years, and you always talk about evolving as an artist, and that includes your appearance. So I want to try and predict your future. Right. So we are going to design the next James Bay starter pack.
Oh. Amazing. All right.
So I'm going to give you a few options, and then you are just going to select randomly. And what we're going to do is that you're not going to be able to see your options.
This is exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna decide your fate right here, right now.
Here we go.
This is a hairstyle.
All right.
Okay. So first one. Yeah, you just gotta choose one.
I'm gonna go middle. Here we go. All right.
All right. He got a shaved head, kind of like David Beckham.
So I did shave my head when I was 8 years old. I looked up I went upstairs and looked in the mirror, and I started crying. I did not like it at all. At that point in my life, I had an extremely round head.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be different when you're older.
Maybe.
Okay. Next one is something you can wear.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Going over here on the right. Okay.
It's a pink polo tee.
It's a pink polo t-shirt. I mean,
We don't see you in a lot of polo.
no, this is very true. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt right now, which is a rare thing.
But,
So
but it's not a polo tee.
maybe I'm making my way. I'm
Yeah.
working towards the polo t-shirt. This is interesting.
It's already in progress.
All right.
Yeah.
Shoes are a big
Footwear.
deal.
Yeah.
I've done the middle. I've done the right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, wait.
Gotta go on the left.
Okay.
Oh wow. I
Wow,
mean,
you're going for a very casual
it's
look.
a surfer vibe. Okay.
Very
The
casual.
flip flops. Sure.
Last one.
I'm gonna be playing a lot of shows on a lot of beaches. It's gonna be good.
Next one is a something extra. It's kind of like an accessory.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Wow, that is a. Hang on, I don't remember his name.
Come on, you can do it.
Is that Charmander?
Yes, it is.
Look at
It's
that.
a Charmander backpack.
Oh, it's a backpack. All right,
Yeah,
sweet.
it's a
Charmander
backpack.
backpack. That's gonna be
So-
quite a look.
Yeah, there's gonna be quite a look. You're gonna be playing a lot of summer vibes, I would say. Okay, this one is a bonus. I think
Oh, another
it would
bonus.
stay constant forever.
Oh, thank you. I love
Yes.
that. Keeping that red guitar involved.
Yeah, so
All
this
right.
is gonna be James Bay in like 2022.
There you go.
Yeah, we've decided his style for 2022. So
Charmander backpack. I'm most excited for that.
make sure you keep a lookout for that.
I'm gonna keep this. I need to remember.
Yes, in 2022 we'll check back in with you. Make sure that you like abide to it.
I will. I'll do my best. Thank you.
This has been Qadirah and James Bay on the hottest thing on campus, Radio Heatwave.
See you later.